Good morning, Hangout Gang. It's Crypto Crane back here. The date and time is November the 17th. It is 6:12 a.m. Central Standard Time. And we're back again for another daily technical analysis video. As you can see, the markets are still red. You have a few coins that are green. Chili's, Atmos, Lido, Litecoin, XEN, Trust Wallet Token, Zcash, Doge, XMR, TON, NV, Comp, AR, GMX, etc. Okay. Before we get into the technical analysis, for those of you that are watching on YouTube for the this promo video, we do technical analysis every day, every morning here on the Sunday Night Hangout, and you can find us on Spotify or on the Pandora podcasting streaming networks. Okay. And this subscription is $4.99. So if you like what you see on this video, then please subscribe to the channel for $4.99 a month, and to receive daily technical analysis videos as well as exclusive interviews and exclusive videos as our Coin Hunters series. Okay, now back to the daily TA. All right, so we have Bitcoin. This is the Bitcoin 4-hour chart here. As you can see, it is running in this triangle right here, so it's running out of room. So the next sometime today and tomorrow, it should make a move either out of this triangle, either upwards or downwards. Okay, depending on what we have on the RSI, etc. Now, I think that it will make a move downwards because we don't not have the volume in here as we should have in order to make it have a significant move up. And as you can see, it's coming down here every time and it's touching the trend line, and then it's falling back down. Okay, you have here you have a high, and you have lower highs and lower lows, lower high, lower low, and you have a little bit of a higher high here, or actually you have a lower low here. You have a little bit of a high here, and then you have another low. This right here was a double top. You had a double top right here, and right here. So 1, 2, as you can see, it comes up and touches it just above this 17,000 mark, and then falls back down. Okay. So the measured move for this is, if it makes a move now, my measured move for it is to be down here, eventually somewhere down here around just under the $14,000 mark. Okay. Now, if it makes a measured move upwards, right? Because this is if Bitcoin does this, then this. If Bitcoin does that, it does that. All right, and if it goes up, the measured move upward would be close around 19,000. Okay, I still wouldn't be bullish because it needs to break this mark right here of the 21,000 mark to see an actual reversal. Okay, so that is my take on Bitcoin. That's the 4-hour chart. Let's take a look at the hour chart real quick. Bitcoin hourly chart. Right here, as you can see, you have the same thing. Now, for those of you that are familiar with this right here, is this not similar to what Bart Simpson said? Right. Okay. If you trade or anything like that, then you know exactly what that means. So this is on the hour time frame. As you can see, same thing comes up here and touches. RSI is pushing above over bought areas, so you're going to have a pullback here expected within the next hour. Okay, so by 7 o'clock, 7:15, so I expect to pull back up. Now, let's see, go to the daily. Oh, let me do that. This is the Bitcoin daily, and as you can see, we had a red day yesterday, and we're already starting to form another red day. And even on the daily, it's coming up, touching that trend line inside the triangle, and then it is falling back down. All right, there's not a lot of room left in that triangle right here, right? As you can see, there's not a lot of room left in that triangle. Friday is going to make either sometime today, tonight, or Friday is going to make a move, like I said, either upwards or downwards. As you can see, MACD is not that much selling. And it's not that much selling pressure, so it could actually just chop to as well. So depending on what Bitcoin does is depending on what you're going to do, right? Now, if Bitcoin makes a lower low today, then I expect for it to roll over the weekend, and I'll put it in the short end for my traders. This is the Bitcoin weekly chart. right? On the weekly, still showing green. Okay, and on the weekly, as you can see, still showing green, and etc. So that's the weekly. Go back to the 4 hour. Let's take a look at the dollar. So something I wanted to show you guys on the dollar index. Okay, because the dollar index is showing something interesting. As you can see on the dollar index, you have right here is a head and shoulders. You have the left shoulder, the right shoulder, and the head. And the head right here, as you can see. Head and shoulders. So normally when this happens, you get significant price action to the upward side. And then it is the opposite when you see the head and shoulders, the actual head and shoulders. And this is the reverse head and shoulders. So if the dollar DXY rebounds, then I expect Bitcoin and the markets to bleed. So keep that in mind there. As you can see, it's starting to approach overbought the dollar. You had a cross right here. You're starting to see green and movement, price action going upward, forming the head and shoulders. Now the stock market, as you can see, it had a little green, looked like it was a bull flag, and turned out to have a lot of turned to be pullback. It was oversold, and you had that pullback. Right here, reflective in the RSI, reflective in the charts. Now Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is showing steady. It's going to chop. You don't have a lot of money flowing in or out of Bitcoin. It's about the same amount, as you can see, reflective on the volume down in here. Also reflective on the RSIs. As you can see, it's neither overbought or nor oversold. So expect the actually, let's think about the Bitcoin 3x long. I'm sorry, wrong one. All right, this is the Bitcoin dominance chart right here. As you can see, that Bitcoin dominance chart is in a rising channel. The RSI is starting to approach oversold, and because the money was flowing into Bitcoin when it hit that bottom here, hit that bottom trend line and touch, people put in bets, not bets but trades, and you see it reflected here in the dominance. Still is the money flowing in, and you see the volume remaining steady. As sell volume remains steady, equal to the buying volume. And as you see, it's starting another 4 hours, just starting another candle in green inside that channel. As you can see, the 21 is crossing the 50, and it is about to cross the 80 and the 100. Now if it pulls up this 50 with it and it crosses the 80 and the 100 and heads towards this 200, then you might start to see a reversal in the Bitcoin and the Bitcoin price, as that will be pulling towards what would be called a golden cross here with the 100. Now let's take a look at Ethereum. Where is my ETH? There it is. Ethereum, same thing. Ethereum is in that triangle. It's going to break up out that triangle. Right now it's in the bottom of that triangle. RSI is approaching the oversold, is in oversold territory. Remember, when RSI hits under 30, then you tend to get a move to the upside. Right now RSI is sitting comfortably at 39.994. If it falls down below the 30 mark, then I expect Ethereum to move to the upside towards this top of this triangle at 1,263 before touching it, before falling back down. It needs more volume to come in. As you can see, the volume over the last couple of days has not been quite a lot. It's been quite steady, on and off, up again. So that is my take on the Ethereum. As you can see, the volume right here, selling pressure is about the same, a little bit more selling pressure than buying. Let's see what we have here. So, yeah. Now let's look at the hour chart for Ethereum. As you can see, this is the hour chart right here. It's at the bottom. So you'll have a little bit of a run up, most likely, to touch this top, like I said, to 1,263 before falling back down and rolling over. Now, what's the measured move for the for ETH? Okay, now if ETH rolls over, you have the measured move from right here, from the opening and close of the triangle, right? So the measured move will be down here to $931, okay, over the next couple of days after it makes the move and rolls over. Or if Ethereum comes up and breaks through this triangle and we have a movement upward, then the measured move would be to $1,471. and 76 cents. Right? So keep in mind, it is not written in stone. This depends on what the charts do. You look at the charts and you read the charts and you formulate a plan. Okay, if Bitcoin and Ethereum, etc., does this right here, then this is the measure move, and I'm going to put in my sell orders. This right here. If it does this right here, this is the measure move, and I'm going to put in my buy orders. Okay, keep that in mind. That's why I give you both sides of it. Now let's go ahead and look at XRP. Here we go. XRP, same thing. Had that little downward channel. You had a little bit of a rising channel, rising trend, should I say, that started to form, but now it's running out of room. So it's going to make a move sometime. I'd say sometime today. Sometimes this is the hour chart. Now let's look at the 4-hour chart. Yep, as you can see, it's either going to roll over or it's going to break through this downward trend line. As you can see, the 21 right here is crossing the 50, so I suppose that you'll have a lot of price movement upwards and possibly break, maybe towards 40 cents, maybe break the 40 cents, but you for sure break the 39 cents if you get that volume to come in. RSI is staying equal, so it's not overbought nor is it oversold. And you have it cross here, but if looks like it's up back to a cross on the downward trend toward the MACD, so you might actually have it to roll over downwards toward the 35 cent mark. All right, so like I said, it depends on what it does. If you get volume to come in here, then you'll break that 39 cent mark. If you have the selling volume coming in, selling pressure coming in, then you'll pull back down towards the 35 cents mark. Okay. Now, there's another coin I wanted to look at that we're adding to today. It is the THETA coin and Shiba Inu as well. So, THETA. If you don't know what THETA is a streaming platform like YouTube, except for it takes out the middleman, and you can pay the content creator or give donations to the content creator directly, as well as earn T-Fuel for watching content, watching creators' content. So, the earning goes both ways for the content creator and for the viewer. So you can earn T-Fuel for viewership of any content on THETA TV. So that is why I love it. This is why it's going to be big. And if you have not seen our video on THETA TV, we have a video on THETA TV where we do a deep dive on our YouTube channel, the Crypto Hangout Network. All right, now back to the technical analysis for THETA. So this is the THETA 4-hour chart. As you can see, it has a triangle as well as after it fell. It came down, touched down here at the 82 cent mark and went back up to hit the 94 cent mark before falling back down right here back into this triangle. Now you have a couple of days before it breaks out, and I have buy orders put in for THETA around here, around 77 cents, 76 cents, 75 cents, etc., around in that area to scoop me up more THETA because the last bull run when Bitcoin ran up to 60 something, since I turned $150 into $13,000 with THETA coin. So when THETA runs, it runs. It runs from 30 cents up to $14. So this is a coin that if you do not have in your portfolio, something that you might want to take a look at and see if this coin is right for you. Okay, now back to the chart. So this is the THETA 4-hour chart, and let's go take a look at the hour chart, see what movement is looking like. All right, RSI is looking good. RSI is it under 30? Nope, it's at 42. So if it falls under 30, I expect to move for it up. If it goes up a little more up towards the 60 mark, then I expect the movement downward. Now, what is the measure move for THETA? The measure move for THETA would be, let's see here, measure move downward from the exact price point of 88 cents would be around 67 cents, and the measure move upward from the current price point of 88 cents would be $1.08. Right? So again, if it breaks through and breaks this ceiling right here, then I expect $1.08. If it rolls over, then I expect 67 cents or somewhere around in there. Okay, that is how we get the measure moves on the charts, technical analysis. Now look at the daily. See here, this is the daily chart right here. As you can see, that triangle right there, and it's in that triangle, and like I said, it has a couple more days, so I expect to move either may move with Bitcoin or it may do its own thing. So we'll come back and we'll see what it does. Now look at the altcoin market cap. As you can see, it is run out of room here in this triangle right here. This is the altcoin, total altcoin market cap. It is run out of triangle, and it is expected to move sometime. Oh, this is the daily, on the daily. So yeah, 2 days of red, 2 days of green, 2 days of red, right? So let's see what on the 4-hour chart, what we're working with, what we got. Triangle right here, still running out of the room. RSI is down here at 40. MACD is not looking too good. And let's see here. So yeah, you have the 21 right here, and the price action is below the 21, so I see it rolling over. Sorry about that, I had to cut my alarm off. So I see it rolling over down to the downside, in my opinion. But again, this is not financial advice, not financial advisor at all. So 20, it fell under the 21, but you see the 21 here starting to move toward the upside. Now, if the 21 does cross this 50, it's going to pull that price action of the altcoins upward. But the only thing is that the Bitcoin dominance is on an upward trend. So if Bitcoin dominance on an upward trend, which means that money is flowing into Bitcoin, then that means that the money has to be flowing out of the altcoins and into the Bitcoins. And so that is what you're seeing. So if this continues on the upward trend and breaks this ceiling right here, which looks like it's starting to break it, then you're going to see altcoins bleed, and you're going to see altcoins bleed hard. All right, and that's what you're seeing right here. All right, you're seeing Bitcoin, the altcoins starting to bleed, and you're seeing the money leaving the altcoins right here. This is what the chart is showing you, and you're seeing the money flowing into Bitcoin right here. This is exactly what the chart's showing you. This is why I say you trade the charts. Okay, you don't try to predict, you don't try to do anything. You look at the charts and you come up with a scenario and you come up with a plan. If A happens, this is what I'm going to do. If B happens, this is what I'm going to do. This is what successful traders do, and this is how they protect themselves. And they trade the market both ways. They short the market and they long the market. They trade when they trade upwards and they trade downwards. That is how you make money in the crypto markets and in any markets, whether it be forex or stock market. Okay, trade both sides. All right, learn to trade. Learn how to trade. Learn how to read charts. Learn what these things mean. Watch the channel. I guarantee you'll pick up a few things here and there, and you'll start to get the hang of things. Right? Go ahead. So, shout out to all the subscribers there. And if you're watching the video and you're not a subscriber, again, subscribe to the Sunday night hangout, and you can get the subscription for $4.99 monthly fee. Just a low fee of $4.99, and you get access to early videos, exclusive interviews, and daily technical analysis. All right, and so until tomorrow's video, I will see you tomorrow. Crypto Crane signing out. Peace.